Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with my June layout share. I have lots of 2-page layouts in this layout share with a handful of 1-page layouts. A lot of these are process videos up on my channel, but I just like to kind of have them all in one place for you guys if you want to just kind of quickly see what I accomplished for the month. So this first one here was done in collaboration with Dana at Scrapbook Studio NC. This is the Live and Let Grow collection from Jen Hadfield, which I am absolutely loving. I just decided to do kind of a simple design with a circle and then kind of a horizontal aspect as well, so that my photos kind of had something to sit on. Made my title Hooked on Papa. At least the two have their fishing shirts on, and I just thought that was super cute and an appropriate title. I just added some butterflies up to fill in that space, and then just some like foliage, a little snail. I just thought he was cute and matched with the colors. And again, just some like flowers. All We Have Is Now, which I thought was really cute, and the love. She is offering 15% off if you use the code down below for her shop, and then free shipping over $35. So definitely check her out. This one here is a process video, as was the last one, sorry. So this one is a 2-page layout using the June collection from Felicity Jane, and just documenting some pictures from Florida. I thought the colors were just absolutely appropriate, gorgeous, love them. I'm gonna have some journaling here, just layered some like papers behind the photo because the base page had these stripes already. I just wanted to add something to it. And then all kind of alternated widths of the paper and kind of, what word am I? I can't think of the word. Anyways, they're not in the same order. I guess the order of the designs. That's what I'm trying to say. Added some Distress Oxides to fill in some of the white. And then just some tags to fill in the extra spaces, I guess. And then this cute little canvas flare from Scrap and Happy Studio that says Tropical, which I thought was so cute and matched perfectly. This one here is another layout I did in collaboration with Scrapbook Studio NC. This is the Let's Get Crafty collection, I believe by Simple Stories. And so what I did is I actually cut the nice grid paper down the middle to kind of have as my, I guess, my center, and then ripped papers for the outside edges, used a cut apart for my title, and just added a little bit to it. I will do some journaling here, added some more tags for an embellishment cluster there. And really the design is super simple. I just love the bright colors of this collection. It was perfect for these photos. And again, this is up in her shop, so check that out as well. This one here I did off camera, and I think it's just a kind of a mix of different collections that I had. I believe the majority of it is from an older Kaiser Craft collection. So I just did some stripes across the middle, kind of offset my photos here. I will journal. This is a stamp and thin cut from Close to My Heart. This will be available through the end of August if you're interested. It's perfect. And then the thin cuts has like a little pocket for it too if you want to use that. I just think it's adorable and a great journaling piece. Stuck with some tags, kind of added some under my title as well, and then just some circles down here, and added an epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio there as well. This one is using the No Limits collection from Cocoa Vanilla Studios. I used all scraps on this collection. I kind of had to cut these ones down a little bit. I decided to rip the stripped paper, or the striped paper, wow, sorry, just to add a little bit something. And then this is actually a scrap piece that I had to cut so it would kind of matte the photo a little bit too and kind of spread out a little bit. I did 3 clusters of stars. These ones, I believe I fussy cut. I have some ephemera and then some chipboard pieces as well. And I kind of went off a sticker sheet, an older Echo Park sticker sheet that says Cousins. So I knew I wanted to add that, and that's kind of why I picked these papers. This is a 2-page layout. This is a process video. This one was using a 6x6 paper pad. So I just kind of combined 4 of the different designs on the back. These ones are obviously cut down the middle. The red is from a 12x12 sheet that this is a scrap from what I cut here, how I offset that. I wanted to get a lot of photos on my 2 pages because my albums are getting quite thick, and so that's kind of why I did, I guess, kind of like a grid, but I wanted a little bit extra something, so that's why I did the red kind of offset with the photos, and then just use a bunch of different, I believe most of the embellishments are from a couple of different Bella Boulevard collections. So I just thought the fish were super cute, so I added those. Sail Away With Me was adorable, and then added my big title on page 1. This one I did off camera. This is using a Paige Evans cut file, which I thought was adorable. I backed it with a 6x6 paper pad. Just another way to kind of use those up is to kind of use it for backing a cut file. And then I just needed to fill in this space. Really, embellishing was super simple because the cut file was so large. So I just added some tags at the top as like a base for an embellishment cluster, and then just kind of added my photos underneath. I did want to spruce up the white page, and so what I did is I just blended some distress oxides and then added water and let that dry, and you can see, hopefully you can kind of see the water droplets on it, which I thought was appropriate for a fishing layout. This one here is quite busy with photos, so I have been procrastinating scrapbooking these for quite a while until I saw Scrap and Happy Studio came out with the canvas flares. I thought those were perfect, and it gave me a kind of color scheme as well. This was Princess Day at the zoo, and so the pink I thought was appropriate. I just kept page 1 kind of simple because page 2 is just kind of loaded with photos. I don't know. Do you think I should add anything to the bottom here? Let me know if you do. So these actually open up so that you can see even more photos. Again, just trying to get a bunch of photos on my pages. I will journal here a little bit just so they know it was Princess Day and whatnot. Added an epoxy flare down here from Scrap and Happy Studio, but just love the way that this turned out. And I think there's 12 or 13 photos on this 2-page layout, so definitely a great way to get a lot of photos on. These are flip-flaps from Close to My Heart as well, and as you can see, I did embellish over top. You can embellish underneath, and I actually used 3 of them. They come in different sizes, but just a great way to get more photos on one page. This is a process video as well. I have lots of fishing photos, which this isn't one of them, but they're looking over at the river, and in the corner here is the boat, and so I just thought it was appropriate for a title, Wishin' We Were Fishin'. I thought it was just a super cute photo of my boys and their pop-pop. So I just ripped some papers, I wanted this side kind of a plain paper. That's why I chose the background, because I knew my large, kind of longer title was going to be on there and I didn't want it too busy. So I have just a large title with different fonts, different colors, and then just cut out 2 tags out of scrap paper, kind of to fill in the space, and for an embellishment cluster. This is another epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. I just got my first order, so I kind of went a little crazy using them all, not all of them because I ordered a lot, but using them on my layouts. So definitely a simple design, but I like how, I guess my title kind of does my journaling for me. This is a fun 2-page layout. The majority of this was from a Hip Kit Club, I believe. Some of it is from my stash, but I had 2 of these papers, and so I kind of brought the blue over to page 1. Otherwise, this is all done for me, the yellow and the grid. But this was just so it was kind of an extension of page 2. Again, I'm trying to get lots of photos on, so I have my large photo, cut down a couple of them. Same kind of thing here, but a different kind of setup design. Kind of have 2 different titles. I just thought this one was really appropriate because it's at a splash pad and it was done for me, so I added that. But this Good Vibes just brought in all the colors, and I just liked the way that that kind of looked on this layout. I did struggle embellishing at least page 2. I didn't know exactly where to embellish. I have so many summer embellishments, but for some reason just struggled with this. This page was super easy for me. The clouds, the sun, the water, that one was easy. This one a bit more difficult. This is using the new Time to Travel collection from Bella Boulevard. Our road trip to Florida last summer. I did a 10-inch circle, obviously didn't use the whole thing, and then just a strip of paper down. I did want to break up those, and so I added a sticker sheet, or a border sticker from the sticker sheet down, and I thought that was just so cute. A title from the chipboard sheet. Really, I don't know, I have quite a few of the embellishments for this collection, and I just absolutely love it. It's perfect for all things travel, and just really like... it was easy to kind of embellish this one. And again, another canvas flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. All right, so my other son's zoo layout. So I kind of decided, you know what, I have everything out and why not get it done? So this is not a process video, but this one does have lots of flip flaps as well. Used a cut apart, actually no, I think I made this and then fussy cut the flower there and added that for my title. This is a flip flap. I have it open. They come, you can open them to the top or to the side, and so I did that. This one as well, I kind of have it offset, but it still works for a, you know, the flip flap. And then really just simple embellishments. Again, the canvas flare, little guy. The stickers are from Echo Park. I don't know if it's Jungle Safari, maybe. It's something like that. And then page 2, again, just some simple clusters. This one is the one with the flip flap. And again, it was a pack of 6 canvas flare. I kind of just wanted to use them up because we haven't been to the zoo since this, actually, because COVID hit. And so I figured I might as well use up all 6. And so that's why, yeah, they're all on these 4 pages, I guess. So just really simple design. I used the 2 blue papers and then just brought the pink and the leaf paper across to kind of make it cohesive. This one here is using the Sunchaser collection from Heidi Swap. Just a 1-page layout. Lots of tags again for my kind of embellishment clusters. This one took me a while to embellish as well, but I got my tags, some phrase stickers, my title, and then I just thought this was cute. Another mini epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. And then the collection has a bunch of different colored definitions, which I love, and so I added a couple up to the top there and then just staggered my tags. This one here is a process video, another 2-page layout using probably one of my favorite close to my heart collections ever, Canon Moments. It's an older one, but last I knew there was some still available. So I just kind of staggered my layers across the page and then they have scrapbooking workshops, and those you can have, they give you everything to complete 3 2-page layouts. But the 3rd page, I knew that I wouldn't kind of do the design that they had intended. And so what I did is I cut out the cut aparts here. They have a cut apart sheet, so I punched those out to use as my embellishing on this layout. So it really came together quite quickly. This is a picture of my life card for my title. And then again, just use the circles from that scrapbooking workshop. Just two more, I think. Another 2-page layout using an older Echo Park collection. I think it's called Beach Days. So this is kind of my go-to if I have a bunch of, oh, I don't know. They're not, are they portrait photos? I don't know. Vertical photos, not horizontal, landscape. I don't know what it is called. I should probably learn that. But I kind of line them up and just do a bunch of layers of papers behind it. So you got the striped, you have the wood grain, and then this fun little polka dot paper here. Really simple embellishing. A large title that I popped up on some foam tape, a little cluster here, the flags at the top, another little one, and then this is going to be some journaling. So I kind of embellished around the tag, which I thought was fun. I just didn't want the tag by itself, so that's kind of why I embellished around it and spruced it up a little bit. And last but not least, this is probably one of my favorite, and I'm so sad that I did not record this one. So I was at a scrapbooking retreat and I was bored one night. I was just kind of over the scrapbooking, but still wanted to stay awake, I guess, and chit chat. And so I decided to make this background. So all I did was stripe across my Distress Oxides and then use a larger brush with some water to kind of make it look watercolor. So I did orange, green, and blue. Let that dry, and then the next morning what I did is I used like my border stamps from Close to My Heart and did tone on tone. So these are actually the same colors as the background, but because they are not watered down, they look brighter. So I just kind of staggered all of my stamps in the background, which I love. Use the same kind of design. You saw it earlier. I think it was on that Splash Zone layout where I did the one photo and then two smaller ones offset. And then really embellishing was really easy. I had a Fancy Paints Designs summer ephemera pack, and so I just added really simple clusters. And then I have these acrylic pieces from Close to My Heart, so I added a couple that were light colors, and then just a puffy dot. Wanted to bring in some more of the green, and so you can see that I ripped it and added, probably I just had this laying around as a scrap piece, but brought in some of that green as well somewhere else besides just kind of on the background and the photo there. So I am bummed that I did not record this one. Maybe I'll try to make another one like it. I have new summer stamps from Close to My Heart. These are the June stamp of the month, and so that's kind of what these were from last year, but I got new ones with new designs, so maybe I'll try to do that with these. I'll have my Close to My Heart link down below for you too. They have lots of new goodies this month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout share. Feel free to scrap lift anything that you saw that you liked. I would love to see it if you do. I do have a Facebook group, so I'll have that link down below as well if you want to join, and then you can share, you know, your layouts that you scrap lift from me. I would love to see them. We will see you next time. Bye, guys.